Filipinos are known to be expressive. We tend to wear our emotions openly, ranging from joy to stress, shaped by our close family ties, cultural warmth, and the resilience that finds expression in both laughter and tears. With that being said, we express ourselves in more ways than one, more often than not. Maximalism can be seen in the majority of it. Filipinos create beautiful works of art out of materials often discarded, and Tatay Perry is one of them. We went to Cubao to see his beautiful handmade crafts made out of recycled materials, ranging from bottles of varying sizes to soda cans and scrap
When I
metal.
was in high school and then in college, I I liked to do some artistic things because my daddy was an architect and he was teaching me how to have good penmanship, how to draw, what are the perspectives, how to do these styles of drawing and expressing yourself through the use of the pen and color.
Tatay Perry used to work in human resources and migrated to the US during the martial law. He came back to the Philippines and now spends his retirement creating works of art, singing at resto bars, and doting on his grandchildren.
Advertising, so many things, but they don't realize that it is part of maximalism, where you will have an effect on the way people perceive certain products or other things, or the way people behave. That is, to me, maximalism.
A maximalist at heart, he gave us a tour of his home where he creates all kinds of creations. His home functions as his workshop, a solace, and a museum of his life well lived.
There's so many people who would never realize that there are things that, because of what they're doing, they're constricted in the vision that they have right now. So you have to introduce it, and maximalism is also a way of trying to introduce this to people so that they would have more knowledge on things.
It is without a doubt that Filipinos express themselves through art in various forms. Aside from the visual arts, maximalism can be seen in performing arts. Drag. A performance art where individuals use costumes, makeup, and stylized mannerism to exaggerate gender expression, typically feminine, for entertainment, satire, or self-expression. A fellow Benilian, Gil, does drag as a form of self-expression. Gil is an MMA student who expresses art in multiple ways through drag.
Hi, my name is John Gilbert Sporial. I am a multimedia arts student in the Salle College of St. Benilde. I am a 1-2 student there, currently taking my OJT term. And outside of that, I also dabble into some drag. So in drag, my name is Samu'tSari.
Gil started doing drag 2 years ago. He performs in school events as well as the local establishments near the campus.
A lot of my influences are influenced by punk aesthetics. And so yeah, the most maximalist part of my drag is my costumes.
Gil, just like many other Gen Zs, like to express themselves creatively. The younger folks uses maximalism as a way to display their identity and their interest. This can be seen in the way they dress up and accessorize, putting an assortment of bag charms and pins on their bags or ID laces, wearing bold and unique fabrics, and simply being experimental. The rise of maximalism within the younger generation is evident through decorative charms and funky nostalgic clothing. Anik-Anik is a variation of the Tagalog word ano-ano, meaning all sorts of things. This concept represents a form of sentimental maximalism in Filipino culture, reflecting the inherent tendency to keep small, often inexpensive items that are significant because they hold personal stories. Collecting anik-aniks or trinkets and thrifting unique style pieces from thrift stores became a staple within the Gen Z people. If older generation used maximalism as a form of survival, the younger generation used it as expressing their identity. And Sir George, a thrift store owner, noticed these changes.
15 years ago, ang mga customer ko ay mostly very old, mga at the age of 60, 70, ganon. While now, ewan ko nung marinig ko yung TikTok na salita wala na akong customer na mga ranging ang age ay 50, 60, 70. Karamihan na ngayon, 15, 20s and 30s. So, that's a big difference na yung media nila na talagang ipinapasok yung TikTok nag-boom talaga rito.
According to him, these changes can be seen as how people purchased in his shop. Older clients tend to buy antique furnitures and appliances, while the younger generation opt to buy clothes, stamps, and old magazines for their scrapbooks and collections.
The Philippines has so much potential. It's not just economic, it's the way we have been able to help each other that do not exist in other countries.
Regardless of difference, one thing is certain: collecting transcends generations. Truly, maximalism is evident within our culture across generations. It can be a way to memorialize or express oneself or to survive through a hard time. Maximalism reveals the values we choose to preserve. Ultimately, the items we collect are more than just artifacts. They are a reflection of our history, our experience, and our common need to find significance in the things we hold on to. And as these collections grow and are passed on, they continue to connect us to those that came before us, reminding us that even in a constantly changing world, the stories we choose to keep will always find a way to endure.